What if I told you you are caring about too many things? Losing sleep, feeling lost, trying to please everyone. But here is the truth. You do not have to give a f*ck about everything. This book is not about being careless, it is about being clear. Mark Manson does not sugarcoat life. He says it like it is. Life is hard. Pain is part of it. But we choose what matters. We choose our f*ck's. So stop chasing perfection. Start choosing what truly counts. Because that is real freedom. Life is not always happy. That is the first thing Mark Manson wants us to know. Most people are told, be positive. Stay happy. You can do anything. But Mark says, that is a lie. Life is full of problems. We all suffer. We all feel pain. And that is okay. Mark does not try to motivate you. He wants to wake you up. This book is not a feel-good story. It is a punch of truth. He shares stories from his own life, the ups, the downs, the mistakes. He does not hide them. He shows them. Because real strength comes from honesty. Mark asks a powerful question. What are you giving your f*ck's to? In other words, what are you caring about too much? Are you wasting time on what does not matter? Are you trying to be perfect for everyone? This book is a guide, but not a soft one. It is sharp. It is brave. And it wants you to face your own truth. The journey begins with letting go. Letting go of the need to be liked. Letting go of fake goals. Letting go of the fear to be real. Mark is not here to fix your life. He is here to help you focus it. He teaches us that less is more. That values matter. That pain has a purpose. So if you are ready to stop chasing everything and start living with clear purpose, then this journey is for you. It will not be easy, but it will be honest. And sometimes that is all we need. We all give too many f*ck's. That is the truth. We care too much. About everything. What people say. What people think. What we wear. What we post online. If we look good. If we sound smart. But Mark Manson says, stop. Not everything deserves your energy. You only have a limited number of f*ck's to give. So use them wisely. Do not waste your f*ck's. Not on small things. Not on drama. Not on other people's opinions. Now let's look at a story. A man once lived his life caring too much. He said yes to everything. He tried to make everyone happy. At work. At home. On social media. He gave his energy to every problem. Every argument. Every mistake. He thought, if I just care more, life will be better. But what happened? He burned out. He got tired. He got lost. He was angry. Not at others, but at himself. Then one day, he read Mark's message. You have a limited number of f*ck's to give. And it hit him. He realized. He was giving his power away. To things that did not matter. So he changed. He started saying no. He stopped explaining himself. He focused on what truly mattered. His health. His family. His passion. And you know what? He felt free. Mark Manson is not saying, be cold. He is saying, be smart. You cannot care about everything. Because that means you care about nothing deeply. The truth is, life becomes clear when we stop giving a f*ck about the noise. And start giving a f*ck about what gives us meaning. That is the art. Not of not caring, but of caring better. So ask yourself, where are you spending your f*ck's today? And is it worth it? Life is hard. And that is the point. Mark Manson says, life is suffering. And guess what? That is not a bad thing. Struggles are not always enemies. Sometimes, they are the reason we grow. We become better, not in the good times, but in the tough ones. Let me tell you a story. There was a young man named Leo. He dreamed of becoming a writer. But no one cared about his words. Publishers said, not good enough. Readers said, boring. His family said, get a real job. He was broke. He felt shame. He thought, maybe they are right. But deep down, he knew. This was his passion. This was his fight. So he kept going. He wrote every day. No money. No praise. Only struggle. Years passed. Pain became normal. But he chose it. He owned it. And finally, one day, a book got published. Then another. Then he became a full-time writer. Did he become great because of success? No. He became great because of the struggle. Mark Manson teaches us this. Pain is not the problem. Pain is the path. We do not grow by escaping our suffering. We grow by choosing the right kind of suffering. You want to get fit? Then choose the pain of exercise. You want a strong relationship? Choose the pain of honest conversations. You want success? Then choose the pain of hard work and failure. You see? We all suffer. But we get to choose what we suffer for. The question is not, how can I avoid pain? The question is, what pain is worth it? Because that is where your meaning lives. Choose your struggle. Own your story. That is the value of pain. That is the power of struggle. Bad things happen. Sometimes it is not your fault. You lose your job. Your partner leaves. Someone cheats you. You get sick. You did not ask for it. You did not deserve it. But still, it is your responsibility. That sounds harsh, right? But Mark Manson says, you are not always to blame, but you are always responsible. There is a big difference between fault and responsibility. Let me explain. Mark tells a story. He was young, angry, lost. He partied too much. He felt empty. His relationships were a mess. His money was gone. He blamed his parents. He blamed the world. But one day he stopped. He looked in the mirror and said, maybe I did not cause all this, but I am the one living it. In that moment, he took responsibility. He started writing. He started helping others. He stopped waiting for someone to fix him, because no one was coming, and that was okay. Taking responsibility gave him power. Not control over the world, but control over his actions, his thoughts, his life. And you can do the same. You may not be at fault for the pain, but you choose what happens next. Will you stay angry? Or take a step forward? Will you keep blaming others? Or begin building a better version of you? This is what Mark means. Do not waste your energy on blame. Use it to build. Because when you take ownership, you take back your power. It is not easy. It is not fair. But it is strong. And strength, that is what helps you grow. So remember, you are not always at fault, but you are always responsible. And that is where real change begins. We grow up hearing it. You're special. You're different. You were born to do great things. Sounds nice, right? It feels good. But here's the truth. You are not that special. Yes, that might sting. But Mark Manson says, this idea, that we're unique little snowflakes, is a trap. Why? Because it makes us feel like we deserve more. More success. More attention. More love just for existing. And when life gets hard, we think something is wrong. Why is this happening to me? I don't deserve this. But here is the truth. Life is hard for everyone. You are not being picked on. Pain is not unfair. Struggle is not punishment. It is part of being human. Manson says, the moment we stop thinking we are special is the moment we become free. Free to be real. Free to grow. Free to get better. He tells a story. A man thought he was the next big thing. Better than others. Smarter. Destined for greatness. But his ego got in the way. He never listened. He never learned. He failed. Why? Because he believed his specialness meant he did not have to try. We all have moments like that. We compare. We crave validation. We want to feel above average. But true peace comes when we accept this. I am ordinary, and that is okay. In fact, it is beautiful. Because once the ego steps aside, you can finally focus. You can grow. You can show up and do the work. You do not need to be special to make a difference. You need to be honest. You need to be real. And you need to show up every single day. So stop chasing the special label and start chasing real growth. Because ordinary people, doing consistent work, create extraordinary results. There was a man, let us call him Jake. Jake wanted to be liked by everyone, at work, at home, even by strangers. He said yes to everything. He tried to be perfect. He smiled, even when he was tired. He agreed, even when he felt differently. He hid his true self because he was scared. Scared of being disliked. Scared of making mistakes. Scared of being wrong. But inside, Jake felt empty. He was stressed. He was angry. And he was lost. Then one day, he just broke. He could not keep up the act anymore. He sat down, looked in the mirror, and said, "I do not even know who I am." That moment changed everything. Jake picked up the subtle art of not giving a FCK. Asterisk. He read one line. You will never be happy if you keep trying to please everyone. That hit him. He finally got it. Caring too much about everything was destroying him. He was wasting his time, energy, and peace. So he made a choice. He let go. Let go of the need to be right. Let go of the need to be perfect. Let go of the need to be liked by everyone. He started saying no. He started speaking his mind. He stopped apologizing for just being himself. And something amazing happened. He felt free. Not loud, crazy freedom, but quiet, deep peace. Manson calls this caring less, but caring better. That is the AHA moment. You cannot care about everything. You should not. Because when you stop trying to control people's opinions, when you stop needing approval, you start living with intention. You choose what matters. You give your energy to what truly deserves it. And you become stronger. Jake still has problems. We all do. But now he chooses them wisely. And that makes all the difference. Let go. Breathe. Care about less so you can care deeper. That is the real art of not giving a f***ck. At the end of the day, we all want the same thing. To live a good life. To feel peace. To feel meaning. But here is the truth. Life is not about being happy all the time. It is not about chasing success, or likes, or money, or praise. It is about choosing what really matters. Mark Manson says it best. You have a limited number of f***ck's to give. So give them wisely. Think about that. You wake up every day with limited energy. You cannot care about everything. You should not. So ask yourself, what do you truly care about? Who do you care about? What values guide your actions? Not fake values like being liked, or looking perfect, or winning at all costs, but real values like truth, responsibility, growth, love, kindness. These are the things that last. These are the things worth struggling for. Because life will be hard. There will be pain. There will be failure. But if your values are strong, if they are true, then every problem becomes a step forward. Manson is not saying, stop caring. He is saying, stop wasting your care. Stop giving your heart to things that do not deserve it. Forget what society says. Forget what others expect. You do not need to be special. You just need to be real. Own your life. Own your choices. Take responsibility, even when it hurts, because that is where freedom lives. That is where peace begins. That is where you grow. In the end, you do give a f***ck. You just give it smarter. You give it to what truly matters. So, let go of the noise. Let go of the pressure. And choose your values, like your life depends on it. Because it does. In a world full of noise, where everyone wants your attention, your time, and your energy, remember this. Silence is your power. When you stop caring about the wrong things, when you stop chasing the impossible, you find freedom. It is not about being cold or careless. It is about choosing where your F***ck's go. Because your energy is precious. Your peace is priceless. When you give your F***ck's to what truly matters, you start to live. Really live. No more stress. No more fake smiles. No more pretending. Just freedom. Just peace. Just you. So, take a deep breath. Look around. Ask yourself, what am I really giving my F***ck's to? And then make a choice. A choice to live wisely. A choice to live boldly. A choice to live free. Because in the end, your life is yours to live. And that is the real art of not giving a F***ck.